Hi everybody, this is Ellie. Thanks so much for joining me today for July's Stationery Stockpile Challenge. This is the collab that I do with Daksina, and I always have so much fun with it. I will link our playlist up above. The theme for July is summer or whatever season you're currently in. I'm making a sticker dashboard on a piece of vellum, and I'm making it for my Hobonichi cousin. So the vellum is actually smaller than a true A5 size because I do just fold the full sheet of vellum in half and cut at the midpoint. So it is slightly less wide than the cousin page, but it doesn't bother me at all. I do trim it so that it's the correct height, and then I just pull out whatever stickers I've got and go for it. When I pulled out my stickers to search for any summer-themed ones, I realized they were all pretty big. So it's a good thing I'm in the A5 size now so that I have space to use a bunch of them. On screen, you'll be seeing what happens when you don't have great visual spatial sense and take the time to measure if your 4 boxes will fit. They did fit, but I did want them spaced pretty evenly. As a heads up, even though stickers are easy to peel off vellum and reposition, the more you do that, the less sticky they will obviously get. So throughout this video, you will see me fiddling with it and pressing them down because the edges do start peeling up. There's a point where I actually put it under some heavy books to help it out, and I'm happy to report after the fact that it is laying flat and looking good in the cousin. Like I mentioned, the stickers that I found that are summer themed are all bigger and from older sticker kits. I tend now to prefer to use smaller character stickers, but I do still have a large number of sticker sheets from old Michael's sticker books, the Recollections ones. I have some Happy Planner ones, so this is the perfect chance to use those up. It's great that we're doing this challenge because otherwise I really wouldn't have a place that I wanted to use these. So it makes me really happy and feels really satisfying to give them a home and at the same time end up with a beautiful dashboard in my journals. And speaking of using up my stash, Daksina and I have been hosting and participating in this challenge since September 2020, and it is a monthly challenge, so we've had a chance to use up a lot of our goodies. And I'm really happy that my collection is becoming a more manageable size and is also becoming more curated. So I'm starting to use up the stickers that I have from years ago and don't fit my current style. And what I'm left with is stickers that I really love. So this has just been a lovely experience overall. It's so much fun to see what you guys create, and we're so happy that many of you have joined us. Again, we do have the hashtag Stationery Stockpile Challenge to make it easier for us to all find each other's dashboards, pages, whatever it is you end up creating. While I continue to create my dashboard in the background, I'll just chat a little bit about what's been going on in my planner and journaling life, which honestly is not too much. I haven't been great with my habit and goal tracking in July, so that lets me know I probably need to scale back a little bit in August, get back to basics, choose just a couple of things that are realistic for me, and build back up from there. The other thing that has been going on in my planner brain is thinking about what I want to use in 2022. I know it's early. I think I start having these thoughts around this time because I know that the Hobonichi release comes out in September and August is the reveals leading up to it. So it's been on my mind. Am I the only one? Are you guys already starting to think about next year, or do you like to wait closer to the end of the current year? I can give you guys a peek into what I'm thinking, although there are no promises. I haven't made any commitments to myself yet, but this is what I'm considering right now. I guess to preface this, I know that my systems will stay the same at their core. I'm comfortable with them. I love the bullet journal, and I also like having a memory keeper style of journal as well. So I guess it's maybe just more about size actually at this point. I'm debating keeping my bullet journal in the A5 size. I'm really pulled towards standard right now. And I'm also very curious about how I would like bullet journaling in a Hobonichi weeks. So those are kind of my top 3 options for bullet journaling. I do think that if I'm in a standard, I would like to get an insert as well, like a pre-made weekly or monthly insert so that I have a little bit more structure. If I'm working next year, which I hope that I am, if I'm back in the classroom regularly is what I mean, then having a built-in structure is helpful to me, but having the freedom to do my daily logs, my rapid logging is also crucial. So I'm interested to see how I can make that work. Talking through this with you guys, I realize that's the biggest decision I need to make, is choosing a size and figuring out how I want to balance the structure that I'm craving with the flexibility and openness of a bullet journal. And I'm pretty sure the way that I'll do that is having a thicker bound notebook like I have now and a thinner insert that will function as my future log and any sort of structured forward planning that I need. I know that I want to stay with a Hobonichi for my journaling. It will probably be the cousin again. I would like to continue with that and see how it works for me. It could be the A6, but I am leaning more toward the cousin. I will be ordering the power sheets again for my goal planning. I just really love that process. I know it can be repetitive and it's not for everybody, but for me, I find it really helpful, and I'm looking forward to continuing with that system. Like I said, all of this could change. In a month, I could realize I need something totally different, so I'm trying to pace myself, I guess I would say. If you are also already thinking about next year, I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you plan on changing things up? Do you think you'll stay in your current setups? And I'm also interested in how people decide when and why to move and what to move to. So if anyone feels like chatting about that in the comments, please feel free. And of course, again, there's months and months until we need to actually make those decisions and purchases. So this is just a fun time to chat, for me anyways. Hopefully it's not stressful to anybody. I enjoy thinking about it because there's so much time and because I love chatting about it with other people who love their pens and notebooks and all things stationery. So I will be sure to keep you posted once I've made any actual decisions or purchases, but I don't expect that to be for a while.
Or at least until September.
Moving back to my dashboard, I did try to flatten it a little bit, and I will do that again at the end of the video. Once it's tipped in, I go ahead and leave it under some heavy books. Just trying to straighten out the washi tape that I've chosen. I like that bright yellow for summer, and I like that it has the transparent background. I'm realizing here that I would have preferred to put the butterflies facing the other way, but I wasn't willing to take it all off after I'd straightened it, so that's okay. They're flying right into my dashboard. I'm using this trick that I learned from Daksina, which has been so incredibly helpful. I will link her video on that up above because people ask me about it and I send it to her because she's explained it so well. I like how this turned out, all bright and happy and surprisingly food themed. Ice cream and barbecues and watermelon, oh my, one of the best parts of summer for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.